The following program is brought to you in part by Johnny's Radiator Shop. For auto repair and air conditioning parts to fit everything under the sun, visit johnnysradiatorshop.com. Coach, glad to have you with us for another edition of the Bo Show. I'm going to start things out a little different this morning and congratulate you on the 200th win as head coach of the Lumberjacks. And I know it's been a 20-year endeavor, but it's going well.
It has. I've been very blessed with administration. Our administration through all the superintendents and the principals and assistant principals that we've had. They gave unbelievable support. You have to have that to help build a program like that we have, and with great assistant coaches. And I've had a bunch over the years that helped get that milestone. And then players, where we've been very blessed with some really good football players who dedicated their lives to our program and made it very successful. And then with the community that we have who wants to have a good football program and does, over and beyond what they need to do to help us be successful. So it's a whole community effort through administration, players, coaches, and community that makes it very possible. And I really appreciate that. Very blessed to be the head football coach at Warren High School.
Well, it has been and remains something special, and we certainly appreciate all your hard work as well as your other coaches and all the kids and what they've contributed over the years. Well, let's get back to this year. We opened up with our first home game, second game of the season at Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium last Friday night against an old familiar foe, the Stuttgart Rice Birds, that we pretty well played most years in a non-conference game. Just talk about it, how you feel like the team did.
We still made a lot of mistakes. Pre-snap penalties are a concern right now going forward. I thought we had way too many of them Friday night that set us back, and we were able to overcome them Friday night, but that's not going to happen. We need to understand that. We got to cut the pre-snap penalties out. I thought offensively we were very efficient. Riley Cornish was 11 of 15 with, I think, for 180 yards and a touchdown. He had 3 drops that we got to fix. And then, Vincent Steps, does what Vinny does. He had 1 fumble that we got to fix. But other than that, I thought he played really well. And then I thought all the wideouts, Devontae Smith and Christian Calhoun, Traylon Marshall, Jakari Lee, I think all of them played really well. And we just got to keep getting better. Offensive line, knock on wood, we've played 2 games in the scrimmage right now, and Riley's yet to be sacked, so that says a lot. And I think they're doing a good job of run blocking, and we just got to continue to get better. I thought defensively early, besides 1 drive, we gave up a drive right there in the second quarter, but other than that, I thought we really controlled the game defensively, and then we got to play a lot of young kids in the second half, which is always fun.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Was kind of a short second half as things turned out, but you did get to play a lot of kids.
We did. We only ran 4 plays on offense the second half, and that's a concern right now. We played 2 ball games, and we ran 63 snaps on offense, and usually we run about 63 snaps in 1 game, and we've only played 2, and that's the most snaps we've gotten. So we really need to get some more experience on offense. We got a lot on defense because of the Magnolia game, but we just got to keep working one day at a time and keep getting better.
Well, let's just rapidly move to our upcoming game this Friday night. Again, it'll be at home at Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium. Face another old foe, Dollarway. This is non-conference game again. I know a lot of our fans will know that they have been in our conference before, but this is non-conference at this time. I keep hearing they're better than they've been the last couple of years. What can you tell us about Dollarway?
They're much improved. Opening week, they had Little Rock McClellan, who's a 5A school that's just traditionally really good. They had them on the ropes, end up only getting beat by 4 points, and then last week getting beat by a good 4-city team. So they're much improved. They got athletes everywhere. They're big. They're fast. They've got a new coach that's trying to get it turned around, and it's going to be a good challenge for us with their speed and their athletic ability. That we got to make sure that we do things right, and we're very small on the outside and outside backers, and so they're going to run the sweep a lot, and we got to make sure we can set a point and make sure that we do what we need to do on defense, and then offensively we got to cut out the mental mistakes. Pre-snap penalties are all mental, and it's a tribute to being tired. I think that we got a lot of guys going both ways, but really too many up front, and that's a concern because we haven't had to play a full game yet, and the weather's hot. I mean, it's very hot out there, and I think that we get some pre-snap penalties just because we're not thinking, and that's something that we got to fix, and it's something that we talk about every day, and hopefully we can get better at that. And I know we're doing a lot of different shifts and motions and different stuff, but at the same time, going into week 3, you hope to have that stuff cleaned up.
What does Dollar Wade basically try to do on offense and defense?
They're a wishbone team on offense. They get some other formations, but primarily wishbone. They're going to try to run it right at you and hopefully bust a big play. And you got to be physical. I mean, they're going to be really physical. They always are. And then, defensively, they're a man-free team. They'll play a little bit of zone, but most of the time they're going to be in man-free and make you, out-athlete them. And hopefully we can get some good concepts in that we can, get some matchups that we like.
Okay, I just want to remind all of our listeners and our fans that the game is this coming Friday night at Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium here in Warren. Kickoff is 7 o'clock. And I say this every week, but we've had great crowds, and I know you need a big crowd and a vocal crowd there to support the kids again.
And we have, and our community, like I said earlier, is unbelievable. They support us, and they give us the opportunity to be as successful as we are. And this is a group of kids that's fun to watch. Yes, we do make a lot of mistakes right now, I think, and hope that we clean them up. But as far as playing hard, our kids play extremely hard. I mean, they're young and they love playing football, and that shows every Friday night in our first 2 games. We do make a lot of mistakes, but they play hard, and they're making them 100-0.
Okay, well, Coach, we're looking forward to the game Friday night. This will be the last non-conference game of the year, and then we'll get into conference play, but I know you have to take them one at a time, so we're looking forward to it and urge everybody to show up.
All right, thank you.